That's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Levis going to throw on the first play. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Into the red zone. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Lumberjacks finish off their opening drive. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards. And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one right down the middle. And the Lumberjacks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. That one's cut along the left sideline. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's a give up the middle. He breaks the tackle. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning. like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the 21. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Titans will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Levis here on first down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans break the tie here in the first. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Lowe. He's going deep this time. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Titans get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He put everything he had into this one. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pass complete to Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he touched him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's complete to Musgrave. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Loves to throw again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Give to Cook, running left. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Love out of the shotgun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Love from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 10. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Cook will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Lumberjacks make it a 1-score game. It's a James Cook touchdown. McPherson to add the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lumberjacks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Levis from the shotgun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big game downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 13. Brought in right side. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jair Alexander with the stop. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 21-14 our score. More from Nashville after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Levis. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Here's Levis. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 13-point lead. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kayla, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, it's Love. He's got a man left. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Takes the handoff, now Love. It's to the sideline, it's a catch by Dobbs. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that gives them the first. Throwing, Love. He's got Watson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 24. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And in for the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game. Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. He puts some power on a deep one left. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. On the play fake, it's Levis. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Levis throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10 for them now, following the penalty. Man in motion here. Throwing now on first down, Levis. Dumps it off to his running back.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They are throwing it again. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Looking to throw, Levis. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I love throwing that first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Love. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. He's got it inside the 25. And that is a touchdown. The Lumberjacks make it a one-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lumberjacks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. Return's looking good so far.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Levis from the shotgun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up second down. Levis setting to throw. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Let's go, baby! Right, it's about time, fellas. Here we go! Here we go!
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Putting a receiver in motion. Third and long, here's Levis. Hits him on the in route. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down throw, here's Love. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Love from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. No, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Watson with the catch. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Love out of the shotgun. That's complete to Musgrave. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thrown on first down, Love. On target to Musgrave. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. On first and 10, here's Love. Oh, brother, it's another interception. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
They send him left out of the slot. 2nd and 15. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Shotgun now for Levis. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Levis throwing again. He's trying another one deep. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's do it with that kind of accuracy down the field.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Love now to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown. The Lumberjacks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Lumberjacks get it back to a 14-point game. here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 13. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So now here's 3rd and 5. Levis to the air now. He has the first over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Levis now on 1st down. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. There's a hit. Tries to power through him, and the ball is loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 17. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Levis from the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Starting from the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Complete on the slant to Watson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll give them a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw, here's Love. Gets this one to Watson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Mike 49!
From the gun, Levis. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Like 46.
Handoff on second and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, 40 Linda.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Hey, mayday. Hey, come on. Here. Wheels. Panda.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Mike 0.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
49 Linda.
Levis out of the pistol. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Hold on, like 90.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
There we go.
They send a man in motion.
Tracy. Set. 49's down. 22 Rita. Set.
4th down, here's Levis. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jeff Okuda with the INT. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Ready up.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
60 backward. 19 tight. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Take go.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Like 24.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
20 Rita. Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. Here, I'm down, 90 down, 40. Diamond. Hey, I'm back. Troy.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Complete out to the right. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Mike 13.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Diamond. Here we go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's got this down to the 40. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Mike 13. 54 Rita. What?
He's back to throw. Has it downfield working the left. He's blocked down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.